Meghan Markle frenzy as royal fans spot the nod to ex-husband Trevor Engelson in her Girl Up speech. Meghan Markle fans caught a glimpse of the Duchess of Sussex's jewelry during her recent UN speech, and some believe she's wearing a present from her ex-husband. And people here are saying, you know, Meghan crushed it. And here's the item. Meghan is wearing this bracelet. This bracelet was given to her by her ex-husband, Trevor Engelson, on her wedding day. Okay, and it symbolizes love. It's got some carving, engraving on it, and it symbolizes love. That's like a wedding ring, okay? Last I checked, she's married to Harry. So, you know, she didn't do that on purpose. That's really quite odd. So the other things that we're seeing is longtime royal photographer says Prince Harry has simply lost the plot. Okay, with all his woke sayings, go woke, go woke, get broke. We also have Prince Harry heartbreak, how the Duke has lost a big part of himself. We see a lot of articles saying that Harry's just not making it in LA. What's he going to do? He's a fish out of water. He's not getting any job offers. What is he going to do? And his star is clearly fading, while Meghan's star is clearly rising. Meghan is preaching her wokeness all over the place. I mean, you can't walk outside without getting splattered with some of Meghan's wokeness. And Harry is the royal handbag carrier. He doesn't know which way is up or which way is down. And a lot of people think that divorce is inevitable because once Meghan realizes that she just doesn't need Harry, she's going to discard him. And is the wearing of this bracelet of her ex-husband, is this her telling him this? I'm discarding you now, Harry. I don't really need you anymore. I'm going back to better days when Trevor married me. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Why is Meghan wearing Trevor Engelson's bracelet so publicly? It's just really odd. Why would she wear that bracelet at all? Okay, and narcissists, they do something called hoovering. You know, they never let you go. If she's a narcissist, narcissists never let old relationships go. Why? Because the other person is not a person to them. They're just there to serve them. And if ever there's anything that they can do for the narcissist, then they just call them back and take some more. Well, what does Meghan want from Trevor? Well, Trevor is a casting director in Hollywood. Okay, she wants roles. And is she wearing this bracelet to say, oh, I'm still carrying a torch for you, Trevor. Why don't you put me in some good roles? That is very plausible. So let's look. Why is she wearing her ex-husband's bracelet given to her on her wedding day to Trevor? On the wedding day. Okay, that's like a wedding ring. Is she longing for him? Is she trying to curry favor with him? Is she devaluing Harry? What's going on? Because as small as this is, as small as it looks, I think it's incredibly significant. Wow. Okay, let's see. Hamster wheel, long trip, veil, secrets and magi, 2038 diamonds, money. So over her, she's looking at the long term. She's, you know, very subtly, the veil, she's very subtly, you know, trying to manifest her long-term future money behind the royal family and money on her mind. Earthquake, disaster, everything, whoosh, just wiped away. So the earthquake comes along and just wipes everything away in just a few minutes. So she's looking at her future, long into the future, and she feels, I think this is a curry favor move. She's going to need the good graces of Trevor and people like Trevor. She doesn't want anybody saying anything bad about her at all. And they're lawsuit happy. Anytime you say anything that Meghan doesn't like, she sues you. So definitely she's trying to manifest over the long term. She's trying to get back into the good graces of Trevor and the casting community. And if Trevor is in the, if he's a big wheel in the casting community and he's like saying, don't cast Meghan, don't cast Meghan, don't cast Meghan, other casting directors are not going to cast her because it's a really small world over there. So, I mean, there's just a few top actors. There's just a few top casting directors. There's just a few top directors. It's a small world over there. What do we have here? Angel, Mercury, karmic relationship, coffin, and scapegoat. So, coffin and scapegoat are dead and cast out. Karmic relationship. Okay, she wants a, she means him no harm. Angel, communicating about the karmic relationship. Meghan is communicating that she has only love for Trevor, 26, 7 diamonds, even though the relationship is over and she's, they're separated. So she is trying to curry favor with Trevor because Trevor's a casting director. I was wondering if she was trying to take a swipe at Harry. Well, let's just see. Let's look at Meghan and Harry. Is Harry completely whipped now? Is he just like Meghan's slave or lapdog? Because with my narcissist, who I had a relationship with, and I refer to this because I believe this is a narcissistic relationship, but with my narcissist basically turned me into a slave. I mean, it was all punishment, and she basically wanted me to be chained up in the house, and then occasionally she would want to unchain me and play with me for a few minutes and then chain me up again. And for her, I existed only for her pleasure and delight, and she was never satisfied. And that's how I feel about what's going on with Meghan. Everything Harry does is wrong. She's completely changed him from the lovable Harry that we knew, and now he's like the Dalai Lama, who goes out drinking and going to naked parties, but he's spouting words like the Dalai Lama, and he's vegan, and he doesn't drink, but, if Meghan's eye is off of him, he's going on a binger, so it's not working for Harry. She's completely remade him. She's not satisfied with anything he does. Everything he does is wrong. For goodness sake, the man is a prince. And you know what, Meghan? You're not. So is Harry completely whipped? Is he living as her slave and lapdog? Or is he waking up? Like, this is for the birds. I had a really good life, and I need to cut it out. Okay, this is Meghan, this is Harry. Is he a slave and a lapdog, or is he waking up? Because I hear word that he's going back in August. Okay, is Harry still Meghan's lapdog, or is he waking up? Player, Scourge, Fox, this is Harry. We have 2 clever cards. Wow. 23 plus 3, 26, 7 diamonds. Outside influences, he's playing a role, and he's being very clever, and he's just Scourge. It's like really hard work. He's hard at work playing a role and being very clever because of outside influences. Okay, we have other people saying that Harry's just playing along. He's on the crown side. So previously, I did see Harry falling off the wagon, getting wrapped up in alcohol and maybe some drugs and getting into some one night, I need to clear my head things going on with ladies. And This says that that the crown is now, he's now playing a role. He's like a double agent here. He's being very clever, playing a role, but I saw him trying to make this work. There's no loving here. A lot of, yeah, he's just playing a role and he's not feeling it. Okay, what do we have here with Meghan? Star Bethlehem, she's in charge, reacting 25. She is setting the course for her future. She's setting the course for the future. Yeah, Meghan is completely in charge. Harry is playing a role. So the fox moves the pieces around, gets what they want. The player goes straight after what they want. The player is very public, as an actor. So he's playing his, yeah. This can either say he's just like Meghan's puppet now, okay? And I'm asking, is he her slave and lapdog, or is he waking up? So this could say slave and lapdog. This could say he's a hollow shell of who he used to be, and now he's just playing a role, and he's completely controlled by Meghan. Meghan is clearly in control. Incubus, succubus, sun. 7, 2 clubs. Everything is being exposed. The bad. So selfishness is being. Lots of stuff is being. All the bad stuff is being exposed. Bad dealings are being exposed. So this, I'm going to go with the slave lapdog interpretation rather than a double agent, because 7 diamonds, he's being controlled by Meghan, forces outside of himself, and he's just playing a role. And it's a conflict for him. He doesn't feel like this is who he is. And this is not what works for him. Boy, it's really not working for Harry. I believe it really is working for Meghan. This is her brand, and this is what she's going to do, whether Harry is with her or not, because it's the Meghan show. This has nothing to do with Harry. Her behavior has nothing to do with the royal family, and it never did. So when Harry is gone, when she discards Harry, this is her brand. Whether it works or whether it doesn't, this is who she is. She's the woke duchess, okay? And she's going to be spouting all this wokeness all over the place. So I think that Harry is completely controlled by Meghan. Completely controlled by Meghan. And he doesn't like it, but he... And in the last reading, I saw William and Kate just completely rejecting Harry and being like, well, it's your problem. You need to make some tough decisions and handle stuff. Let's look a little deeper here. Let's see. What are Meghan's feelings toward Harry? Is she discarding him? Is this bracelet a discard? Does she want or need him anymore? What are Meghan's feelings toward Harry? Is she feeling like your time is up, bro? We've had a good run, 2 long years. I'm done with you now. That's all I can make it in a relationship. What are her feelings? Wow. Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay, well, we have the 10 hearts in the middle. She's always showing the 10 hearts or the devil. Very emotional, very committed. 16. Oh, interesting. So 16 is 4 spades. So on the surface, she's like, you're my everything. We're in this together. You're my everything. I'm never letting you go. But 4 spades, there's dead bodies in the box. Underneath, man, yes, and roses. She's being so sweet to him, he's gonna, get diabetes. Let's see. 13, 22, 25. Yeah, she is love bombing him to death. You're my everything, Harry. And that's what's keeping him stuck. She is love bombing him to death. She's in absolute control. But 4 spades, I think she sees the end. Okay, and Harry is just, I guess he is being persuaded by the loving. Is Harry optimistic about his future, or is he feeling lost and miserable? Because we have all of these articles saying that Harry is lost, he's lost the plot, he's lost his way, he's criticizing his grandmother. I completely agree. Harry is completely lost. This is a disaster. So is Harry optimistic about his future, or is he feeling lost? Okay, so handcuffs and olive tree, committed to the marriage, 9/11, committed to doing what he needs to do in the union with Meghan and growing it and growing roots. So he is staying with Meghan. For now, he is completely controlled by her, and he feels like this is totally not him, and he's just playing a role, and it's not coming from inside at all, and he's just completely controlled by her. So, but he's committed to the marriage, and she's just really love bombing him. Is he optimistic? Working together for everyone's good, and that's what he's telling her. 5, 2 hearts. Yeah, Harry's all in. Meghan is telling Harry that she's all in. Okay, and that she loves him like no one ever before. But she's wearing this bracelet. Okay, that's the thing. Watch, do the words contradict the actions? The actions, Meghan's actions, are very much in contradiction to her words. But she is telling Harry that she is completely committed to him. Absolutely, completely committed to him. Okay, let's review. So why is she wearing this bracelet? To curry favor. She's looking into the long term. She needs Trevor to be on her side. She feels like this is a disaster and she's trying to mend it. She means him no harm, and she wants to make the relationship better. So at Harry's expense. That is clearly at Harry's expense. Why does she even have that piece of jewelry? Very strange. Go hockey. In fact, if I'm Harry, I'm going to find that thing and I'm going to go take it down to the pawn shop and pawn it. And I'm going to say, I don't know where it went. Okay, so Meghan and Harry. Is Harry her mind slave, or is he waking up? He's completely enslaved at this point. She's completely in control. I'm not sure what this is. You know, this is bad things coming to light. You know, bad relationships coming to light, bad things coming to light. You know, they're suing everybody, and the Daily Mail is getting sued, and the Daily Mail is digging up dirt on Meghan. And so I bet you they got some really good stuff, and this says some really bad stuff is about to be revealed. So what are Meghan's feelings? I wanted to know if she's discarding him. No, she is love bombing him like never before. You're my everything. It's all about you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And there's Harry right there. The key is Harry and loving Harry. So she's telling him that she wants to be married to him forever, and she's absolutely in love with him like no one ever before. But she's wearing Trevor Engelson's bracelet. Is Harry optimistic? He's committed to the marriage and working with Meghan. So she's really got him emotionally trapped. Yeah, Meghan really has Harry emotionally trapped, and he's falling for it. He's not trying to get out. He doesn't realize that he's in her trap. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who've bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.